Well, hello, everyone. We are back in the Spit It Out Studios, the podcast of what you've been thinking but haven't actually been hearing. It is, of course, your host, Jayson, Yessir, right here in the place to be. And we got by my side the one and only, the baker, the booty shaker, Trecie Trece in the building.
Yes. Y'all like my hair?
Yes.
I don't. I'm so upset about it.
For the ones that can see it, youtube.com/Jayson Yessir. First 20 of the minutes of the episode of each episode is listed there. For the other ones that can't or that are just listening, just envision it. It's, how would you describe it?
My hair. Okay, so think of if you're natural, a twist out that was taken out too early and was still super wet. All my natural hair girls know what I'm talking about.
All right. Very descriptive. And for you guys that aren't familiar, it's just a dried out afro that's going on right now. Fuck you, bitch.
That's
more of a loose curl, though. Not very tight looking.
See. It's more of a bohemian curl, Bohemian.
No. So they can envision that as well. A little different of a style going on today. You did try to attempt, as we know. Do you want to share?
My God, no.
Because we're going to have to share about it because we was all fine early and all that. Seemed like having a good time. She wanted to be annoying and such. All of a sudden, about 30 minutes ago, the bitch gets depressed out of nowhere. I'm like, okay, I see how it's going. So is it because of the hair? Is it because...
I'm mad. I'm so mad.
So... For the people that don't know, which is everyone, what was you going for?
Okay, so YouTube tutorials be lying. Like, this is the second time I tried a YouTube tutorial for hair, and I was doing some faux locks. So they're pretty much like dreads, but...
The first tutorial, what's the first tutorial that you tried?
The first one I did was passion twist. When you watch it, it looks super fucking easy. It looks super easy. I'm just like, oh yeah, I can do this. Fucking did it, spent like 6 hours doing it, and it was not coming out right. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing everything this lady is doing, and it's not coming out.
But also for your first time, it's not going to come out perfect.
It didn't even come out okay. It's what I'm saying. But I spent so much time doing it. I was just like, I have to wear it. I have to figure this out. Then the second one, which is what I tried today, but it really wasn't that bad. But I felt like it was bad. But
see, from what you was doing today, because we did video chat for a second, and I seen the process as what you was doing. Over the camera, it didn't look too bad. You said it came apart, like it was too loose.
Yeah.
But through the camera, like it looked like it was coming along, but I couldn't really make out. So I don't know. I wasn't there in person. And no, only like 2 in.
It was.
But this time you were going for the faux lock.
Right. Yes, I wanted to do the faux locks. And the tutorials I watched, I'm like, oh yeah, I know for sure I can do this. This is going to be super easy. Blah, 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 blah. Go to the beauty supply. Go to the beauty supply right after work. Buy this hair. Bought some little accessories to put in my hair. Bit was too excited.
Oh, for real? She thought she was getting somewhere.
Because if I cannot have to pay somebody to do my hair, I'll do that shit myself. Like, I don't need to pay y'all to do my hair, and I can do it.
Yeah, save some money.
But yeah, man, I get home, I'm excited. I'm like, all right, bam, boom, and I'm braiding up my hair, just single braiding my hair, because you have to do that because it's like the crochet method. So you have to have your hair braided. So I'm braiding my hair, braids come out good. I'm like, all right, bet. Step 1, finish, check mark. So I'm like, all right, so now it's actually time to utilize this hair. So I was like, okay. So I'm watching the tutorials as I'm doing it, just trying to make sure I don't do nothing wrong. And it just didn't work. And I'm bald head. Like, I really don't got that much hair. Like,
you got hair though. You ain't bald head.
Yes, but
you can't compare yourself to bald head.
So annoying. So
I think you could get it though. If you had continued and tried a little bit more, I think you would have got it.
I'm gonna get carpal tunnel doing that.
It is true, because I don't know how, like, to have doing your own hair, having your hands up in the air that long, it ends up hurting after a while. But I think if you'd probably ended up getting it, because it didn't look that bad. Like I said, I don't know. I couldn't really tell it was over the phone, but from what I seen, it looked bad. And of course, the first couple probably, but once you would have got in probably like by number 10, you probably would have been getting the hang of it already.
I don't know. Whatever. I'm over. I'm taking the hair back to the beauty supply and going to buy something else. Maybe I'll buy me a pair of shoes at the beauty supply. That was a joke. A joke. Relax.
Yeah, okay. You can see her rock a new pair of shoes.
A joke.
Remember though when they did have the beauty supply and everyone wear them out? Is the Chinese slippers?
Fuck is that? Ew, no.
They came in all different colors: the blues, the reds, the yellows.
Never. Oh my god, no.
With the little flowered embroidered like on top of it. They call them Chinese slippers. Would that be cultural appropriation?
Really?
Let me stop. I'm just kidding. Anyways, what is up, guys? What is happening? We're in the studio with this episode, and I don't even know if it feels like it's been a while since the last episode, or it hasn't really been that long. Because sometimes I just
feel like we haven't recorded this late before.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, because I'm usually working, so it's usually I'm recording before work.
Well, we can't say usually either, because it just started that way recently.
Yeah, but
where we were recording earlier in the day. But now we back at night recording, so things might get wild. I got myself a glass over here poured up. This one over here wanted to be a fucking
we're
bummer,
drinking in 2 days. I need to relax.
Oh no, you didn't have to drink, but you still be on a bummer of a party because you over there all huffing and puffing and all quiet and shit.
I'm almost sleepy too, so. But
whatever.
Anyway,
we're not even recording that late to be exactly. We're gonna spill the tea, okay? It's literally 15 minutes past 10.
I know
it is not that late,
but I will still be asleep.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm not doing nothing though. I'm not doing nothing. You gotta think the times where I'm actually up, I'm actually out. Tell me I ain't been out every fucking day this week. And
you always out, bitch, and that's why you ain't drinking now because you always drinking. So
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, quiet down. We have to lower your mic because you screaming.
Detox.
Yes. That's good. You know what? That's good for you, because we did talk about that the other week before, you was drinking just about every single...
Excuse me.
day of the week. So it is nice that you are detoxing.
But every single day I drank, Jayson was right along there drinking.
Not
with
every
me.
single day. That is incorrect.
Really?
And there was times where you were drinking in the daytime. You were doing your little day drinking. And then I met up with you at night. So you was doing double dosed, okay?
He's so full of shit. He's so full of the ultimate 100% shit.
True.
Ultimate shit. He's
100% true. But anyways, besides all of that and the drinking, it's nice to be back in the studio, regardless if it feels like it's been a while or has it been that long at all. I have a couple things to get into this week, though. I've just been chilling, relaxing, doing the normals. And I was on YouTube, of course, right? And I came across this video, and I wanted to bring it up in the podcast because I'm like,
damn, bitch, is that all your topics?
This is just a bunch of notes that I have that I be typing in. A long time ago, I was the type where I was like, I don't want to type no note in my phone. Because I always like doing things out of writing, handwriting. But now I just be typing little things here and there. But some things are really, really old. I go back, I think, a year or so that I just, whatever. Anyways, I was on YouTube, right?
Uh-huh.
And you've seen pranks on YouTube and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was a big thing in the past where they would do a whole bunch of pranks. So I just came back to watch. I was on YouTube, came back looking around. What, Black Guy?
He looks like the ultimate weirdo.
Oh, don't be talking about my dog. You guys probably can't see him, but he's right here. Anyways, I was on YouTube, and it was like a prank channel where this guy does pranks, but not really because he was also doing other things. I don't know. But the type of video I came across, he was doing a prank. And I'm like, this is fucking stupid. So he was going up to people and cutting the wire to their headphone, to their earphone.
Mm-hmm.
And then after, like, he was only cutting one of the wire, like the left side or whatever. He'll cut the wire, and then after, the people like look at him like, what the fuck just happened? Like,
cut a real wire?
Cut the wire to the headphone, yes. Took out a pair of scissors, cut the wire to the person's headphone, random
that they
strangers.
Paid for?
And then after, replace them with a brand new pair of AirPods.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, still, you're fucking damaging people's personal property.
That's what I said. That's not like fighting shit. Like, I will fight you for that. Like,
he was on a college campus, so nobody was like fighting or anything like that. But
I'm pretty sure he paid them back for whatever.
No, he gave them a free pair of, well, not really a free because you damaged their pair. So he gave them a pair though of Apple AirPods, the wireless ones.
Oh yeah, okay.
So you're okay with that? If someone came to you and cut your wire and they handed that to you?
That'll make me not mad though. I wouldn't trip. I'd be like, especially if they weren't expensive as headphones, then no, I'm not gonna trip.
So
because AirPods damn near $200.
Yeah, he did make a point that he said if he noticed anyone with like Bose or like Beats by Dre,
ones,
yeah, something that he didn't cut the wire. But if they had just like, regular plain ones or whatever, he would cut the wire. But I'm like, still, that is messing with someone's personal property. Regardless, I don't care if you're gonna replace it or not. That's like someone going and fucking demolishing, crashing, totaling your car, and then like, oh, but I got you one anyways. Who said I wanted that? Like, no one. Yeah. Regardless if you're gonna say, oh well, AirPods are better, they're wireless, they're better than your cheapo ones that you. That's not the point. The point is you fucked up my shit. Yeah. Because you want a video out of it. Privacy. Yeah, because you want a little prank video out of it, and then so I was just like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, cool, you're replacing them, giving them brand new AirPods, but still, there was one girl that he did it to, and she probably had more so of the attitude of anyone. And I wouldn't even say attitude; she had every right to. But it was like, why would you do that? Like, why the fuck would you do that like that? But everyone else was just like oblivious. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, did you really just cut my stuff? More so like that. But I don't know. Then there was another guy that popped up that was basically doing the same, but instead I was like, okay, he's not really fucking up people's personal stuff. So what he was doing was asking to borrow your phone. And he'll grab your phone, act like he called whoever, and then act like he's arguing with them. He'll take your phone, put it in the fanny pack that he has in front of him, and then take out a different phone, and then throw the phone, acting like he's pretty much throwing your phone. So I'm like, okay, at least he's not literally demolishing people's phones and throwing them like this other guy that's cutting the wires. Yeah. So he was faking it like that, and then after, when people would react or whatever, he was handing them a brand new iPhone. Oh. So I'm like, okay, that's not as bad. Well, I don't think that's bad at all, because that was an actual prank. You played it off. You asked to borrow the phone. You didn't do anything with their phone. You switched it out, used a different one, threw that one, damaged it, and then still gave them a new one. So it's like, you didn't do anything to their personal clout nowadays. But it's ridiculous. But I was like, at least he didn't demolish anyone's personal thing, where the other guy I don't know. I think that was a better idea than.
Yeah, I guess.
But if someone did any of those to you, what would you rather have?
The phone.
Like, they didn't do shit to your phone or whatever, right?
I would still take that's.
And then they give you a brand new iPhone. Yeah.
They gotta give me my regular phone back too, though, right?
Did they? They gave you the regular phone back too.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, because he just pulled it out of his fanny pack and they handed it over.
Oh yeah, nigga, give me a phone. Uh-huh.
They were. I don't know what phone they were throwing, but just some random phone or whatever. But I mean, yeah, like the things that people come up
behind
to.
it is crazy. But
if you go,
we do for clout nowadays. Is
exactly. If you go onto YouTube and see like different pranks that people, I would quote unquote pranks that people try to come up with. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is the type of content this is your last resort where you can't think of anything else, so therefore you're putting this out in a prank, and then they want to call everything a prank when it's like, this isn't even a fucking prank. Having this shit. Exactly. And then also too, how do you feel with pranks anyways? Pranks you think are more so like your joy out of someone else's pain in some type of way?
I don't know. I'm a very sympathetic person when it comes to certain things. So I don't really like jokes that you think is funny, but you're really hurting somebody's feelings. I don't like those kind of jokes. Yeah. I don't like those kind of pranks. I don't like that. A joke where you have to belittle somebody or.
And I'll say anyway, any prank is basically because like you putting on a prank is basically you getting a laugh out of that person. So no matter what, you're some type of like either like embarrassing them or you're tricking them into something. So
not necessarily, because
describe a prank where
the fart prank that we watch in fucking Walmart. The guys walk around just spraying the little fart spray, and people just look around. So that's a prank, but that's a good.
That is so disrespectful, bitch.
But it's not hurting nobody's feelings. Ain't nobody like, oh my God, he farted on me. Ain't nobody like that. More so they get a good laugh out of it.
But that's still out of, well, I guess not. I would say that's still like someone else's pain, but they're not really getting like any pain towards them. Whatever. You found one. No, but that's still disrespectful. Right?
To each his own.
Whatever. That's because you just nasty bitch. Okay? You like that shit. Okay? But in general, I think other more so pranks are more so like you're seeking joy out of someone else's pain. Right?
I beg to differ.
Or you're embarrassing them. I don't know. Yeah. Not that I'm offended to whatever. You can pull pranks, whatever. I'm just saying that is logically what a prank is.
Is that the real definition?
I just Googled it.
Yeah, lie.
Okay, so the same guy though, because I also just missed my notes, but forget this one. Now he was going way too far. I don't care if it's a fucking prank or not. This is when you just do something and then you call it a prank just to get away with it, or you do something like that. If you used to say something hurtful to somebody and they'd be like, "Oh, it was just a joke," regardless if it was a joke or not, it was fucking dirty and hurtful. So he ends up the same guy that was cutting. See, he was just like, his pranks were off and not good. The same one that was cutting the earphones was now standing over the shoulder behind people as they were at the ATM. As they're typing in their
that's
shit.
Not okay.
That is not okay, regardless if you say it's a joke or a prank. Not
okay.
And then making comments like, "Oh, is that your birthday also?" and shit like that. One girl actually admitted, and she was like, "Yeah," and I think she noticed too. Was like, "Why the fuck did I just say that?" And then he was like, "Is it common for people to do it?" And she was like, "Well, you can do anything you want. You don't have to necessarily like do that." Now she was trying to like backtrack, like, "Oh, I just said the wrong thing," but I think that's going too far right there. Yeah,
that now you're really
that is privacy. Not a prank. I'm surprised nobody fucking punched him right there, like Hey Arnold style. When Hey Arnold style. Helga will punch the guy that was over her shoulder, but that's going too far. If you over my shoulder while I'm at the ATM, and he'd be like, "Oh, you're depositing a check. Oh, can you show me how to do it?" Like playing it off kind of here and there. But then some of the comments too was just like, "Oh, is that your PIN number here?" And I'm like, these are not even fucking pranks.
No,
like that's invasion of privacy right there.
All day.
You should get in trouble for that shit.
All day.
But yeah, and I wasn't getting no laughed at all. I was like, and I was surprised because I think most of the people, because I had seen a couple of this guy's videos, and at the end of it, he would show more so the person like, "Hey, it's just a prank. It's just a video. Do you mind if I put this on YouTube? Do you mind if you're in the video?" So he was getting their consent. I didn't watch that video far enough, or I can't remember if he did ask the people, "Can I get your consent?" But I would be like, "Hell no, you were just over my shoulder at the ATM and all of that. Like, I ain't giving you my consent for this shit." So if he did ask them, which I'm guessing if he did it on his other videos, all those people were, because he didn't blur out no faces and nothing. I'm thinking all those people were okay at the ATM to sit there and be like, "Yeah, I'm fine with it. You right over my shoulder."
That's too much. Now that's too much. Now that's way.
That's going too far for a fucking laugh.
Yeah, that's way.
You still wasn't getting the laugh out of me, so
yeah. I would have fucking cussed you out at the end of the day. Like, bitch, no, get the fuck back. Why are you in my personal space like that?
Exactly.
Like my bubble, leave me alone.
Not especially at the ATM machine. That's what I'm saying. I don't even like when people are necessarily too close at the ATM. I always stand back, like, hey, when you say in a car, like a car in between, though. When you're driving a car in between the other car. Well, people wise, when I'm at the ATM, I put like 2-3 people in front of me. Then I'm like that close to the person at the ATM. I'm never right there on their fucking back like that. So I don't want nobody on my back like that.
Yeah,
and it's just respect. Like, I don't know. That's just, evasion. I don't know. People just, they stay stupid out here. You know what I'm saying? But all that for a laugh, just for some little YouTube laughs. What kind of shit is that?
Niggas, I mean.
Have you seen anything lately? Because you be on YouTube's too.
I honestly haven't been watching a lot of TV. I've been watching that Black Skit show or whatever you told me to watch.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
Black Lady Sketch show.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I watched a couple episodes and I thought that was really, really funny. What else have I been watching or doing? I really haven't been doing much. Like,
you were so boring.
I know.
I'm gonna call this boring episode because you're so boring.
I know. Oh, let's talk about you and your dating endeavors, bitch. Since I'm so boring, because
we're gonna go commercial.
Oh,
it's about that time where we gotta pay the bills, go to commercial, all of that, because you know how it is, girl. We'll be back though. We got a lot more things to talk about. There's somebody that I seen a commercial the other day, and I'm just gonna say he always has a job. But I was surprised when I seen this commercial. You might not even know what the commercial is about because it might be before your time. But we're gonna get into that because you a youngin.
This guy.
I also want to bring up something else that right after we got off of the air last week, I ended up seeing this on Twitter, and I was like, you know what? It'll be a little bit old or whatever, but we're still gonna bring it up because this is something to talk about. And some other stuff. So I have notes, unlike you, unprepared, like usual. Can't bring shit to the table like always, but we won't get into that. We'll just smile and wave.